The good till trigger feature is an order that is active until the trigger condition is met. So let's see an example. This stock is trading at 1500 rupees right now. Let's say you want to buy this stock when it's higher, say at 1700 rupees. Now let's place a GTT and see what happens. So now whenever the price reaches 1700, the order will get triggered and you will get filled. So remember, the GTT order is only valid for 1 year. So it will expire after that and you'll have to place a new order again. Anytime the trigger condition is met, your order will be placed and get executed, provided you have enough funds or holdings in your account. So apart from placing a single GTT order, you can also place an OCO GTT order. Now this is really cool because you can place your target and your stop loss for your entry price, which is really cool. You can do this for your stock holdings and your F&O positions. There are different types of GTT orders. There's a buy limit and sell limit GTT, and then there's the sell OCO. So let's explore these on the Kite platform. So find a stock in the watch list and click on the More button here and click on Create GTT. Let's explore the buy GTT first. So this stock is trading at 188. And let's say I want to buy when it reaches rupees 200. That's about 6.4% above of its current LTP. And I'll change the price to 200.1. That's my limit order with a quantity of 1. So when ITC touches 200, this order will get triggered and will get executed at 200.1, which we specified for 1 quantity. Let's click on place and see what happens. Now let me select a different stock and talk about the sell GTT. I have the GTT pop up here and I'll click on sell. I'll choose a single trigger type. So let's go back a bit and see that this stock already has a holding here. So I already own this stock and I want to sell if it goes beyond a certain point. It's trading at 509.95 right now. I'll put the trigger as 450 right now, which is about 11% away from the LTP. And the limit price I'll keep lesser than the trigger, obviously, at 449. For 1 quantity. I place the order and it gets created. There's a multiple order placement mechanism as well called the OCO that's available for the sell GTT. Let me show you how that works. Let's explore this using this stock. I'll click on sell and I'll click on OCO. So basically it creates a stop loss and a target whenever one of the conditions are met and the other one is cancelled if one of them gets triggered. That's why it's called OCO. One cancels the other if either of them gets triggered. Let's select a stop loss of say 450. That's about 7% down from the current LTP. I want to get out at the limit price of 449. So for target, let's select 600 as an example. And the limit price, let's say it's 601. And now I'll place this order. Remember, we placed 3 GTT orders, the buy GTT, the sell GTT, and the sell OCO GTT order. You can manage these orders by clicking on the orders tab here and then clicking on GTT. You'll be able to see the 3 orders that we've put over here and you can manage them. As you can see, the status is also active for all 3 of them. You can also create a new GTT with this button. If you want to modify or cancel the GTT, just select the options icon here. Either delete it, edit it, or copy the GTT for an other order. So this is how you create and manage your GTTs. A few important points to note is that a GTT is valid for 1 year. All orders will be triggered and placed only during market hours. You don't need to have cash or margins available in your account to create a GTT because the system only checks for margins when the GTT is actually triggered and an order needs to be placed on the exchange. So you'll need to have available margin only then. Orders placed at the exchange by GTTs that trigger will only be filled if you have enough funds to buy and you have enough stock in your DMAT or F&O position for sells when the order is placed on the exchange. A maximum of 50 active GTTs can be placed at a time on one account. There are no additional charges for using the GTT feature. You will receive an email in your registered email address when your GTT is hit and your order is placed on the exchange. And currently GTT for F&O is available only via Kite Web. Hope this was useful.